It is a two-man race for MVP. We agree. We all agree, right? Okay.
There's only one person. It's SGA. I don't even know who's number two.
It's this guy, man. He plays in Denver. He runs really slow and jumps, has a 2-inch vertical. His name is the fucking Joker. Are you fucking serious? You don't know who number 2 is. Who the fuck? What? What? You gotta stop playing with my son. And just off my reaction, that's who the fucking MVP is. I'll let you cook, okay? Because you look like you finna cook. You need to cook. I need to know. I got to know.
We know how this MVP should go. Like you said, D, you don't like it, but it's an accumulation of what you've done over the past few years. We could give it to the Joker every year because this is who the Joker is ever since he got healthy. He could get it every season if you want to give it to him because this is who he is. This is his body of work when healthy. He is that guy. Every fucking year you could give it to Joker. But SGA got robbed last year, and this season he came back and he is the number one. He's the MVP. He's the MVP. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's him. It's him. I don't say his team is the number one team inside the league again, and he's the number one player in the league. You realize that he's doing what Kobe and MJ did as far as how far ahead of everybody else he is? Like, the man plays both ways. He's a two-way player because he's up there in steals and he leads the league in scoring by far. His team is number one by far. It's SGA. If it's close, they fucking like. It's not even close for me. It's not even close.
Bullshit. Bullshit. First of all, now I'm not saying like that SGA shouldn't be up there. It's like you said, it's super close. But the fact it's close. Don't you can't. Joker's been wilding. Like, first of all, if you want to ask me, Joker should have been the MVP for like the last 4 years. But they're just not going to give it to a nigga 4 years, 5 years straight like that. Because if Joker was to get it, then Joker's arguably like top 3 centers of all time. And they're not ready to give him that title yet. He's averaging a triple-double this season. As of last night or the night before, he ends the season averaging a triple-double. Have you seen the last few games? He's been wilding, bro. Like, yeah, all right, SJ, he's on Mike and Kobe level with the scoring right there. But this nigga averages a triple-double, a high triple-double. Not a regular triple-double, a high triple-double.
The first year Westbrook averaged a triple-double, they didn't give it to him. It was the second season he did it. Then he got the MVP. In Russ we trust.
It don't matter. This nigga Joker is wilding. Joker's, to me, it's really close, but after him averaging a triple-double at the moment and ending the season averaging a triple-double, it puts him above SGA. To me, that's the hump. And
3 to 4 years, the MVP race has been 3 people. And it's been the top 3 people has been Shea, Joker, and Embiid. Out of the 3 that won in the last 4 seasons, the one with the worst team was Embiid. He should have got it the year before he actually got it, but he got it the following year. Okay, we know the makeup. But he's had the worst team out of the 3. Shea should have got it last year, but they gave it to Joker, right? So they're probably going to give it to Shea this year. The problem is Shea has a better team than Joker this year. They're the top team in the West, not because Shea is just wilding, because they have the better team. Point blank and period. OKC has a better team than the Denver Nuggets. 1 through 12. Nobody can argue that. OKC is probably one of the deepest teams in the league. Point blank and period, right? They're the best defensive team. You don't put Denver is not one of the best defensive. Well, I don't think they're that close to OKC, the point that I'm making is, wait, let me land that plane, and then the floor is yours. Shea shouldn't get it this year because not only is the numbers not adding up compared to Joker, right? The numbers, all that Shea has over Joker is scoring. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, and that's all. And that is not the criteria to getting MVP, is by leading and leading scoring. You've made your point that they are number one in the West. They're number one because they're the best team.
His team was number one last year. His team was number one this year. Joker team wasn't. They could give it to Joker every year, like I said, but it's an accumulation award, and I feel like it's Shea. Is it going to be unanimous? No, it ain't going to be unanimous. But Shea is going to clearly win it. I don't think the number two person is going to be close. I don't think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a blowaway. I think he's going to be the favorite. I don't think it's going to be close. That's
All
it.
right, Sean. I'm almost willing to bet it's going to be close.
I don't think it's going to be close.
You can't be the third player in NBA history to average a triple-double in a season and not be up for MVP award and not get a multitude of votes for MVP.
Listen, the first time Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double, he was the second player to ever do it after Oscar Robertson. And I seen the league look at it like, okay, do it again. And then when he did it again is when he got the MVP.
We're not arguing that. We're not arguing that.
Look, the Joker did it. Cool, he's the third. But I remember when the second player in NBA history did it.
Okay.
And they didn't give it to him because the year before, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He was close. You know what I'm saying? But then that third year, that second year when he averaged a triple-double is when he had nobody on his team. And OKC was in the playoffs still. They wasn't in number one. They was like number 5 in the West that year. But because he ain't have nobody on his team, you know what I'm saying? They gave it to him that year. But the second year he averaged a triple-double. It wasn't the first. So I've seen it happen. And that's why I can say confidently, it ain't going to be close.
Okay, and since that's your argument, I want you to understand you made two separate arguments. One is that they didn't give it to Russell Westbrook the first time he did it. We're not saying he's going to win it. We started with saying it's a two-man race, which you don't agree, which means it's going to be closer than you think, right?
No,
you don't think it's going to be. You don't think it's going to be close. We agree that it is. Me and Quest agree it is. Now we'll get to see the difference in that, and I'm willing to bet a drink on it that it is going to be close. I want to also address the contradiction you think I made. I said what's scary because come playoffs, the playoffs and the regular season is two different things, my G. I said if you take SGA off that team, regular season wise, OKC Thunder will be okay. I'm talking about the playoffs, and in the playoffs, what scares me is that they rely too heavily on his scoring. That might be an issue, depending on the matchup, and that's what my concern is. So I'm doubling down on my point of view. That it doesn't change anything because the playoffs is a different animal, and I think they're a better team when they're more balanced, which it was last year. Even though they got a better 5 this year.
29.8, 12.8, 10.3. Joker for MVP. That's it. Like you said, SGA just only thing he got over Joker is scoring, and that's only about 2 points.